Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I hope you'd be fine. This is Cambridge Lower Secondary Book 7. And today we are going to discuss question number 1 and onwards of exercise 8.2. This is shapes and symmetry, exercise 8.2, in which we are going to discuss some of the parts of a circle. So first we are going to name the parts of a circle, and then we will identify, describe, and sketch regular polygons. Okay. So starting with the basic of a circle, let us first discuss what is a circle. A circle is a shape that is round in nature. And if we draw a line from its center such that it passes through the center, this is the center of the circle, okay? The center point. So if a line passes through the center of a circle and cuts the two edges of this circle, this sort of a line is called a diameter. And what is the characteristic of a diameter? Diameter basically cuts the circle into two equal halves. This is called a diameter. Okay, so, and any line that cuts the two edges but does not pass through the center is called a chord. So you can see that since it's cutting two edges, but it's not passing through the center, so this line is not a diameter, instead it's a chord. And then the half of the diameter is called a radius. Okay, so every line that does not passes through the center, but a line that is between the center and the end point is called its radius. Okay. And the line that passes outside the circle but cuts the circle at only one point is called a tangent. So this is a tangent. We can say that a tangent is to a circle is a straight line that touches the circumference of the circle at only one point. So basically this is the outer part of the circle is its circumference. So we can say that the circumference of a circle and the perimeter of any other shape are the same. This is the circumference. The outer part of the circle is called its circumference. Now let's move to question number 1. Let's see what is in question number 1. It says, for the diagram shown, write down the letters of the line that are tangents to the circle. So if you look at it, this G is tangent, this B is tangent, and this A is tangent. These are the lines that are touching this circle only on one point. That G is touching it here, B is touching it over here, and A is touching over here. So these are the three tangents of the circle. We can say A, B, and G are the tangent lines. And what are the chords of the circle? So if we talk about the chord, so the lines that are inside of the circle, this line, E, is a chord. This is D, which is a chord. This is C, it's also a chord. And F is a chord. What is a chord? A chord of a circle is a straight line that starts and finishes on the circumference of the circle. So these lines meet this condition. So all of these lines are the chords, which include C, D, E, and F. These are all the chords. Now, this is the next question in which they have provided us with the Umar's homework, where he has to label the parts of the circle. So the line that is touching the circle outside of it at the circumference at one point, he has written its chord, although it's not a chord, it's a tangent. And for the line that is passing, for the center, he has written circumference. So this is the center line, center point, sorry. And this is the diameter. So instead of writing it a diameter, he has written this line a diameter. So it's not a diameter, it's a radius. And for the diameter, he has written radius. So has mixed all the. Then this is not the center, it's circumference. The outside, the outer part of the circle is its circumference. And this line is chord, not the tangent. So basically we can say that Umar has made mistakes all over the questions. He has made mistakes in all the parts. So we have to copy the diagram and correctly label the parts of the circle, which we have already done. Now, in question number 3, they are saying using a pair of compass to draw 4 circles of different sizes. They are saying draw 4 different circles. So I'm drawing 4 different circles. You can use the compass to draw 4 different circles. The circles should be of different sizes. Okay. Just make sure that all the circles have a different radius and a different circumference. So I have drawn 4 different circles. Okay. Then they're saying on each circle, draw a tangent to the circle. So let's draw a tangent line, a line that only touches the circle at only one point outside of it. So these are the tangent lines. You can draw them where you like. So these are the tangent lines. Then they're saying at the point where your tangent meets your circle, draw a radius onto the circle. An example is shown. Now what you have to do, you have to first of all mark the centers from where you have drawn the tangents. And then what you have to do, you have to draw a radius from the tangent like this. You see, this is how you have to draw the radius. And then they're saying on each of the circle, measure the angle the radius makes with the tangent. And you'll see that every time you will find that the angle would be of 90 degrees. It means that the tangent and the radius from the center on the tangent are always perpendicular to each other. So whenever two lines meet at a point such that there is a 90-degree angle formed, so these two lines are called perpendicular to each other. Wherever there is a 90-degree angle between two lines, such lines are called perpendicular. So what do you notice about all your answers? We notice that all the angles are 90 degrees. So we have to discuss this with your partner and copy and complete the general statement. The angle between a tangent and a radius is always 90 degrees. So this is how we have to solve these type of questions, inshallah. In the next video, we are going to discuss a few more questions. Until then, take care, students. Allah Hafiz.